two heroes that are strength heroes that one has a decay and one has his tombstone, and the counter initiation ability for both these heroes is so strong that you don't necessarily want to go. But Moo's actually getting really low in mid, and you might actually just go down for first blood.
Kataro's going to be able to pick that one up. Beautiful setup there as the Rubik comes in at the right time, able to get that critical telekinesis, and Moo perhaps underestimating the rotating supports.
And even before, the Gyrocopter, one of the best rotating heroes in the game, and he's playing on the dire side in mid. Moo, can he get the chains off? One more right click should do it.
Oh, one more the Rubik. Oh, the health potion barely managed to keep him alive.
He's got boots. He's going to go for this.
Yeah, Kataro's just going to be able to run him down. Moo, nothing he can do to stop this one. Chains isn't up for another 2 seconds. Kataro's trying to get in range, and there it is. Secures a second kill onto Moo's Ember Spirit. Unknown already off to an amazing start against NewBee. Has communication there and stays back. He's actually going to go for Kataro because he does have a wave here, quickly burning through the refraction. They're going to turn and fight against him now, but Shadow Shaman is coming in. Right click, still die. Oh, the Ether Shock takes out the Templar Assassin just in time. Chisbug will get a little damage onto Z-Talk in the meantime, but both of the cores in the middle lane end up going down, and the supports who survive.
Still, that just lets Moo back even further.
But they're going to be able to pick up the Alchemist as well. No, actually just barely managed to survive after a very early armlet.
All right, that was unexpected, but I can see why he thinks it's effective. He just wants to be the frontline tank while Katara is the heavy damage dealer. And with how the laning phase is gone,
different wards wouldn't be a bad
Greedy's actually going to spot these two heroes over here, but he might just go down.
Yeah, he's going to be running immediately into the disables of the Shadow Shaman, and the damage from the Gyrocopter just too much for him to handle. Meanwhile, the smoke up from Unknown is clearly not going to play out in their favor.
They really need this clockwork to be able to make this rotation worth it. And they even smoked for it. He was trying to make the rotation around, but NewBee, they saw it coming the entire way through. You notice that it wasn't random that they just have two heroes hiding up there. They're just covering all their exits.
So Assassin not really getting what they expected. That being said, it is clearing an alarm room for the Alchemist, but they're going to dive in deep here for Excel. They will be able to catch him quite easily. It looks like all the physical damage is helping out, but eventually they will get Excel. Just takes a little while. Tombstone laid out. Z-Talk is going to be a little bit caught here as well. Greedy's going to try and come in, push him back. Z-Talk actually into the trees, but Tuck's going to fall right in there. Lee will be able to pick up that kill as well. NewBee keep on going forward, pressuring that middle lane, and it looks like taking control of the Tier 1 tower in the process. NewBee starting this 5-man lineup very early on.
And this is what we were talking about, right? Is even if you shut down Moo, this is what the rest of his team can put out. The team fight potential of a hero like Gyrocopter, paired with supports like the Undying and the Shadow Shaman,
it feels like outmaneuvering NewBee to a certain extent. Tusk now coming in. Are they actually going to go for this one? It looks like mass rotations from NewBee are going to try and catch the Alchemist, but he's got both Armlet and Chemical Rage. There goes the ultimate for the Gyrocopter, slowing him down even further. Move, catch him with the chain, and they will just barely be able to get that kill. Greedy comes in, but that's not the right time. Your Alchemist is already dead, and so are you. Unknown, lose 2, and NewBee will take control of yet another tower.
I'm not sure if he thought he was going to survive for a little bit more, and that has to be it because he had the armlet available and didn't use it the entire time. I don't think he would have survived, so in the long run it probably doesn't matter, but you can't make those little micro mistakes. But they're going to go for the Roshan of their own. Rocket's going to scout this out. They've got vision of this, but it doesn't look like they're 100% ready for this fight yet.
But they need to be able to take, if Unknown don't contest, they should try and get an objective. Unfortunately, they don't quite get the hold there on the Ember Spirit. Maybe they'll be able to take that Tier 1 mid.
Hey, this is taking a really long time. Maybe you throw another rocket, see that it's quite healthy, and maybe even take the fight after the fact.
Yeah, Z-Talk's gonna lead in with a steal there onto Shackles. Roshan about to fall 1200 HP, but Unknown are gonna go for the kills first. Nice tough snowball save, but Greedy is gonna make the initiation onto Banana, finish him off. Roshan will go down to Hal, but and what a cost, NewBee! They're gonna be losing this fight big time, and now Hal, he's left all alone against Unknown. It's a rampage, and they're gonna go on to Hal, easily take him out the first time, and I can't see Hal's gonna be able to get away a second time. Unbelievable. Unknown are going to be able to catch him. Kataro still fighting this out. He's able to get a refraction. Where's the rest of the team? They're dealing with the Tombstone so badly. Fortunately, the Tombstone will run out, and Unknown don't lose a single hero here against NewBee.
The thing is, NewBee's idea was okay, but it took them so long to go for the Roshan, and you know that Unknown is going to take that fight. A lot of people might erroneously believe, okay, they've got the advantage because they have the Aegis, but the positioning in the fight and how low they already were, no way that you're going to win that fight if you're NewBee. Plus, you're grouped up into that Roche pit. All you have to do is fight away from the wards. That's exactly what they did. Great play by them overall, and the biggest thing that happened there was they were so split up because half the team was still going for the Roshan, the other half was trying to buy time for that.
They know the importance of initiation right now. They're going to go for
They might have the angle if Atun doesn't
right
get his ult.
into an Alchemist, but he doesn't have his BKB just yet. He will be controlled quite easily. Doesn't even have the arm line out, but a Flame Witcher's Curse is going to stall things up. Now the greedy initiation is going to be able to combo off, but Alchemist barely staying alive until the last punch comes out from Zhao to the lead. Now Kotaro, he's the next target in line as the refraction just gets burned away. And Everspirit, he says, screw this, I'm going to go for more. He's going to take Z-Talk as well. Excel will be able to just barely TP out, but the rest of the team just crumbles underneath the NewBee smoke.
Amazing initiation by Team NewBee. They understand that Team Unknown aren't prepared for that. And if they take that fight at that choke point, there's no way that they can filter in. Perfect timing by them, and that's how you have to play. You fight around these item timings. You understand with that BKB, this is around the point that you want to fight with Hao. And Mu is still pretty, and the positioning game might not be enough for them.
Dude, he's just gonna run right in there with the unstable. He gets it on 2. Now the telekinesis follow up. That's gonna be instant 2 kills. Now the Witcher's Curse on Zhao Chili. He's also gonna fall, and NewBee instantly losing control. The tier 1 and potentially even tier 2 are immediately gonna fall.
They're definitely gonna go for more than this. They've got the Deso completed. This call down is just gonna be for not, and Greedy's looking for the initiation. How? He's gotta be careful. He's moving real close.
Playing so far forward here, but Greedy is not gonna be able to hit the hook shot, and Unknown will just content themselves with the tier 2 tower. A big jump up for this team. Huge underdogs here against NewBee.
And they're definitely not playing like it.
Absolutely not. Now the BKB.
One thing that could really lose you your momentum right now in Team NewBee, this is a really veteran lineup, even when their backs are against the wall.
Oh, Z-Talk gonna jump in, he grabs Mu, this is a big one, they get the Witcher's Curse, and Mu immediately gonna be targeted by Kotaro. They bounce it back with the cogs as well, get the control, and the snowball is not in time to save. They immediately take out the tombstone next up, and how? Well, he's gotten a couple of kills, he'll be able to run down Kotaro as well. There goes that Aegis. They got the big initiation onto the Ember Spirit, but it wasn't enough as How cleaned house, and now we'll be able to catch Kotaro as well. That's a completed butterfly now for How, and another 1,800 gold after such a great fight.
And this is what we were talking about, right? Is NewBee is such a veteran team, they understand. Just continue to bait them further into the base. Make sure that they go for the Ember. Make this look like a free kill. Drop everything on them at once. Even if they have the Aegis advantage, there's no way they're going to be able to get out. Desperately want to be able to open up the map, but
Desperate or not, it might be able to pay off. How? He's going to be able to just barely get off that. He gets hit by the Invincible. Oh, Jesus. Atun. Do not underestimate that damage. He gets his hand on Moon, rips him apart.
Did you see what happened there? The Alchemist launches the stun at the gyrocopter who's BKB'd. And the gyro's like, okay, I'm gonna dodge this, but Moon just happened to be right in the radius of it, gets caught off by it and immediately missile bladed, and they're just gonna jump in.
Greedy goes in immediately onto How. He knows that How doesn't have a BKB. Kotaro tries to throw down some damage, but it's not enough, and How, he just keeps going forward with the buyback now on Moon. They'll chase out Kotaro. He goes for the kill on Moon, and desperately just trying to get something out of this bad situation for Unknown, but it's not looking good. NewBee take 3 and force back Unknown off the back of buyback on that Ember Spirit.
It's just so hard to kill anybody from NewBee right now. They've got Ghost Scepter slightly ahead, but if they lose this Roche fight, they're just going to completely give map control back to NewBee. And that's something you really can't afford when you're playing against a
they're going
veteran
to
team.
smoke and go actually uphill. Unknown are going to be able to see him. Kotaro just pops BKB, tries to go in. Witcher's Curse immediately laid on to How. Kotaro's getting a good amount of sideblade damage, but Shaftly will be protected by the Glimmer Cape. But now How, he's been invincible up. They will lose that life. And Mu, I don't think he has enough damage to be able to win this one. Gets a little bit of sleight of fist, bounces away from Atun, but now he's got his hands on Banana. Will be able to get him. Oh, nice Hex there coming out from Chisbug. And Atun, well, he sells an unstable concoction, throws it onto Chisbug. Will be able to get both him as well as the Undying. And Kotaro easily finishes off that Shadow Shaman. Z-Talk will end up going down to Banana, be able to pick up that kill.
Banana doesn't have a TP, and Kotaro's on the hunt, but he's actually going to walk by the next trap. Doesn't have a Blink Dagger, though, and this is going to feel a little bit shaky as Banana might just make it home free.
Trying to hide himself in the trees. Looks like he'll be okay, Kotaro. Still looking in that jungle, hoping to be able to find him, but I'm sure he's going to be giving up soon. Look at that, even the ward placed outside of this little hiding spot of Banana. And Kotaro around quite heavily. Same goes with How. Initiation, already the Blink Dagger. They're going to blow everything they have to be able to kill How. But will they be able to take him a second time? As he's probably going to be behind back here. There it goes. The Gnomes start backing themselves up. Pretty content with the free pickup, but it looks like Atun is going to be caught in the process. Nice Force Staff outside of the wards. They also have the Glimmer Cape, but Mu, he's getting more and more damage out from these sleight of fists. Will bounce ahead of the Cogs. Gets bounced around a little bit. Will start backing himself out as the rest of his team stuck out from the Ice Shards as well as the Cogs. They're trying to get around right now. NewBee chasing away. Atun actually setting himself up with the unstable concoction. Excel getting just ahead of that one. Shout to Lee, almost angry Kotaro, but they will be able to get the first kill on him, but he gets the Undying as well. Now the caught Excel looking to get that one, but a hook shot. It catches the Undying. They've also got Moon trapped inside as well. He's not going to be able to get out.
completely
But he's
alone
not Remnant. He takes the unstable concoction, goes down. How? This could be a dieback as well as Katara. One more hit, he gets it as well. NewBee get wiped, and they have no buybacks. Unknown, they may have just won this game in one clean sweep.
Going from
There it
nowhere to
is.
being the TI4 champs.
GG.
Fantastic play from Unknown. What a victory for them. They just look so happy right now.
They said it. Group stage was looking a little rocky for them, but they still felt confident. They go into the matchup against NewBee, which many would expect them to be the underdogs, but boy, Unknown just showed something else there against the Chinese.
Yeah, they didn't even have time to item drop because NewBee, they just